ญาติโยมสาธุชนพุทธบริษัททั้งหลายขณะนี้กำลังจะมีการสวดวัชรยานหมอลำ Tibetan Chanting ซึ่งก็เป็นรายการของ IBAA ร่วมกับTibetan Meditation Center
Okay.
Alongside many other great elders to help us with this important work. Now, I remember when I was 18 years old, when the Nyingma Monlam Chenmo was established in Bodh Gaya by my father, Venerable Tartan Tuku, alongside with many other great Nyingma masters. Now the Monlam has been held close to 30 times and continues to Tuku alongside with many other great Nyingma. On behalf of the International Buddhist Association of America, I'm happy to announce the first Vajrayana Monlam, which is being hosted by the Tibetan Meditation Center on September 18th from 2 to 6 p.m. This is the first time that all four schools of the Nyingma, Kagyu, Sakya, and Gelug will recite the Maitreya Aspiration prayers together. As you may know, in the United States, we have close to 3.8 million Buddhists, with over 2,000 Buddhist organizations. Over a third of these represent the Vajrayana tradition, with another third representing the Mahayana tradition, and a third representing the Theravada traditions. The International Buddhist Association of America has been founded to preserve, promote, and present all these traditions of our great wisdom lineage. And I hope very much that you will join me alongside many other great elders to help us with this important work. Now, I remember when I was 18 years old, when the Nyingma Monlam Chenmo was established in Bodh Gaya by my father, Venerable Tartan Tuku, alongside with many other great Nyingma masters. Now the Monlam has been held close to 30 times and continues to grow ever more strongly, with tens of thousands of practitioners from all over the world, especially from the Himalayan region. And it has also been joined by Monlams organized by the Sakya, Gelug, and Kagyu schools. Now in America, we are starting a similar tradition, and we hope that this auspicious seed will grow to unite our Dharma brothers and sisters into a great prayer ceremony to join with other existing international Tipitaka chanting ceremonies already held in America. And we're so honored and privileged to have received messages of support and greetings from His Holiness Sakya Trizin, His Eminence Rabjan Rinpoche, and His Holiness Ganden Tripa from the Sakya, Nyingma, and Gelug schools, and a greeting from His Holiness Chetsang Rinpoche from the Drikang Kagyu school, who has so kindly agreed to host this first U.S. Monlam. We're so grateful to Khenpo Tsotam for taking the lead as the chief organizer, and all of these messages will be played shortly for you to enjoy. We hope very much that this is a beginning of a cycle of Vajrayana Monlams on the east and then on the west coast. May such good causes be the start of ever-expanding cycles of wholesome activity here in the United States for the benefit of all beings.
Dear friends, I would like to thank the International Buddhist Association of America for giving me the opportunity to share a few words with you on the auspicious occasion of the first Vajrayana Mellam to be held in the United States of America. These Mellam gatherings started in Tibet, and now it is quite common in Asia, but I think in the United States it is somehow new. As you might already know, the Mellam in Tibetan word, it means the path of aspiration, and at Vajrayana Mellam we gather and give our aspiration from prayer. These gatherings are now called prayer festivals in English. Essentially, the aspiration recited are for the spiritual development of all, and they are prayers for the calling of destructive emotions and to thereby bringing about a lasting peace in the mind of aspirant. This peace, inevitable, has an effect on others and slowly to the development of lasting peace throughout our community. Such event also creates a very positive energy which can be dedicated to the well-being of all. I'm very happy to hear the International Buddhist Association of America has organized this, the Vajrayana Mellam in the United States. I would like to join in your prayers for world peace and to dedicate the merit to the welfare of all sentient beings, to the eradication of the quarrels and war, hunger and poverty, deprivation and illness, and to the environment and to more sustainable future. And right now, to the swift end of this global pandemic, which has caused so much death and destructive and misery to so many people. And may all the beings have happiness and cause of happiness and be free from the suffering and its cause. Thank you very much, and touch the leg.
First of all, with great respect, I would like to say Tashit Delek to all the Holy Masters and Sangha members. I am very happy to know that the first International Buddhist Association of America, Mellam in Vajrayana tradition, is hosted by Tibetan Buddhist Meditation Center. Actually, we all the Buddhists have sincere, unshakable faith in Buddha and great devotion in the Buddha Dharma or the Tripitaka. We all believe in Vinaya, Sutra, and Prajna, the three main topics of the Tripitaka. And we all study, contemplate, and meditate on these precious and profound teachings. And we have many common beliefs, such as believing in the law of karma, non-violence, loving kindness, compassion, and many others. So this time, directly or indirectly, we all the Buddhists are gathering together and doing this wonderful and powerful Mellam in the United States of America. So through this, I sincerely wish that the peace will prevail far and wide, and also we can gain temporary and ultimate happiness. At the end, I would like to say, may the blessings of Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha be with us now and always. Thank you.
Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya. I am very happy that International Buddhist Association in America, the first organized at the Vajrayana Center, doing the great prayer, which is better called the Molum Chamo, at the Tibetan Meditation Center in Gamble Park, near the Washington, D.C. And this center is our first time it started in 1978, the first time our center in the world. Now, I also very happy that Kempo Sunum Denzi also a member of this International Buddhist Association. First, would like to say so greetings all participants, all the Sangha member and at the prayer. It's very important to not create prayer, especially these days. You all know that everywhere in this pandemic is many people are dead and many people are dying, very devastated. Another things, you know, the environment problems, nature disasters. You know, one side is the flooding and the typhoon, the other side is the burning everywhere. And also, it's very dangerous and these days. Many places doing the different sides of the war, and also very dangerous to big war in these days. So, in this situation is taking a great place. Prayer is very, very important to do and Buddha and Bodhisattva to blessing and pacify all those things, obstacles and remain peace and happiness that we all sentient beings need now. So I would like to say, take this opportunity to say, Wang Modisi, the director of the International Buddhist Association, not only this time you organize, and 3 years back you also a group of the Theravadan monks brought to the Sharvasti, our places. It's wonderful we have this opportunity. And also I take this opportunity to thank you, your father, the Thana Rinpoche, the first time he effort the great prayer, not only Nyingma, he also sponsored the Gelugpas and the Sakyas Gagyupas. And last day I also attended some of prayers, especially Gagyu prayer in Lumbini. I once and attended. So this now is developing throughout the world, different size of the dream every year. And I will very appreciate it. I will say very thank you very much. And Tata Rinpoche, and pray his long life. And I will say in this prayer will be a very success in benefiting many sentient beings. I also myself, we pray that you all have good health and benefit all sentient beings. Thank you.
아메리카 자지 남배 튼존에 그냥 쿠데 아리 샤조서 리메 남바 그 투몽게 모람시 소지 고지 실심바 가조단제 참지슈 실로 니동 야메 주고 원주네 송 다발 무디 또이 나얌 잠네 타유군도 찾다 침배 메사야 시단 제가 라겐데 차 겐데 친신 동주你他怎么来内度跟那穷我的，就我常来的吧，昨天呢3个几个是3月来的吧，前年还那么几天几看的建筑工交通没设备拿就700大笔就炸堂，我这当电笔刚刚的到的上学呢， 랑자 군지 군도 추디 야럽 제산당 현변 심상 야제 당칠 아니 배분 시주당 하반 다자 용지 랑중 그 코유라 제손단지村民 방매 고제당 추세 당 와서 방내 다종 나게 제주 가치신 개발도야 랑자 최다 랜데 초숨란 인내 예시 대비 최와 최 윤도 랑진 양시 담동 수신 수주당 카시 님매지 현배지 삼바 쇼차비 초숨 자와자서 몰람 손주서 님미 쉬제 지디 선남 권에 권도 패배 나염다 모주 무게서 인의 그전남 라시 조주 땡지지 천이지 니바 삼지 메자바 인배 지디 가자 공배지 레고 딜라 이란당 제 천지 몰람 강시 휴주당 몰람 레름디다 고르난게 아리 자신 나비 신조지 고마용라 투지 휴주당 타를 현재지 배분 천비 리메 몰람 소지 된 랑자기 대선 남가지 깨자 차라 지지기 니디 공사장군 자원 예신으로 탐재체지 맞춰 꾸제된지 제지자와당 랍진 투지 시공다다 현지 주바당 리메 댄진 담바나 꾸제된바 디디세자 포모군자 체rin 내미 디지 댄신 자민 타유군도 또위 나임 니도시네 로근 가디 푸드지에 빨라로지 민디 슈자당 제 자식들이 간단히로 로산 때문에 자식들이 수준이
Sam. Sorry, you have to burn it. Those who create obstacles to liberation and omniscience. Space. Those who create obstacles to liberation and omniscience, generally all mother sentient beings, limitless of space, of happiness, are free from suffering, swiftly attains unsurpassable, perfect, complete, precious awakening. will sing. I will perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Till death, I will perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Now until this time tomorrow, I will perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. All sentient beings, limitless of space, take refuge in the essence of body, speech, mind, qualities, and activities of all the Tathagatas.
In the 10 directions.
Lineage gurus, we take refuge. We take refuge in the deities of the Yidam Mandalas. We take refuge in the Bhagavan Buddhas. We take refuge in the sublime Dharma. We take refuge in the noble Sangha. We take refuge in the hearers, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians who possess the eye of wisdom. We take refuge. We take refuge in the deities of the Yidam Mandalas. We take refuge in sublime Dharma. We take refuge in the noble Sangha. We take refuge in Dakinis and Dharma guardians who possess the eye of wisdom. Till I reach the heart of enlightenment, take refuge in the Buddhas, take refuge in the Dharma, and the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Sagatas in the past arise, mind of awakening, and progress through the Bodhisattva trainings, I too will generate the mind of awakening and train in the same way with infinite beings. Take refuge in the Buddhas. Take refuge in the Dharma and the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Sagatas of the past arouse the mind of awakening and progress through the Bodhisattva trainings, I too will generate the mind of awakening and train in the same way for the benefit of beings. The Dharma, Supreme Assembly, take refuge until awakening. For the merit of practicing generosity and other paramitas, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of beings. The Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until awakening. Through the merit of practicing generosity and other paramitas, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of beings. sentient beings, as space, happiness, and the causes of happiness. May they be freed from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from suffering. May they dwell in equanimity, free from any bias of attachment or aversion. Other sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be freed from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from suffering. May they dwell in equanimity, free from any bias of attachment or aversion. Victor of all sentient beings, without exception, divine one who conquers the terrifying hordes of Mara, knower of all things just as they are. Bhagavan, together with your retinue, please come to this place. Being as a Buddha field, by offering this, may all beings experience a completely pure realm. Offering, confessing, rejoicing, beseeching, and supplicating, I dedicate whatever slight virtue I've gathered for the complete awakening of all. To the Guru, the complete purity of phenomenal existence, I offer phenomenal existence present within the Dhamma. May the freedoms be completely liberated. Grant blessings that from its depths samsara be uprooted. Lord, wish-fulfilling crown jewel, your victorious mind is beyond word, thought, and description. You possess the 5 all-knowing wisdoms. You, the essence of love, endowed with kindness, are the precious protector of beings. Supplicate you from within the natural state of mind. Please bless me with the state of reality itself. Please bless me to realize this completely pure, primordially non-arising mind beyond thought as the Dharmakaya. Arhat, perfect and complete Buddha, wise and virtuous one, Sugata, knower of the world, charioteer who tames beings, surpassable one, teacher of gods and humans, incomparable Shakya king. Touching my head to the immaculate dust on your feet, I prostrate with devotion. Chief among two-legged beings, he took 7 steps past earth and declared, I am the most excellent one in this world. Homage to you, who were wise at that time. You have completely pure body, supremely beautiful. It is like a mountain of gold and an ocean of wisdom. Your fame shines brilliantly throughout the 3 worlds. Homage to you, who becomes the supreme protector. Supreme mark, your face is immaculate like the moon. Homage to you, whose complexion is like gold. Such a flawless being as you is an ornament to the 3 realms of existence. Homage to you, who are endowed with incomparable knowing. Supreme human, charioteer who tames beings, Tathagata who cuts through all binding fetters. With senses calm and fully pacified, you are a master of peace. Homage to you who dwell at Shravasti, protector endowed with great compassion, revealer of omniscience, source and ocean of merit and qualities. Homage to you, Tathagata. Pure cause of freedom from desire, liberation from the lower realms through virtue, entirely ultimate and supreme. Homage to the Dharma that is peace. Being liberated, you also show the path to liberation. Completely devoted to the trainings, sublime amongst fields, qualities. Homage to the Sangha as well.
Makadama kota ini mana dia?
All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas Bhagavan Buddha is the Tathagata, the foe destroyer, the perfect and complete Buddha, the one who possesses awareness and the grounds the Sugata, the knower of the world, the turner of the wheel that tames being, the unsurpassable one, the teacher of all gods and men, the Buddha, the Bhagavan. The roots of virtues not wasted. They must be patience. They are treasure grounds of the merits and are adorned with the minor marks. As the major marks have bloomed and their activities are precise and appropriate. Nothing unpleasant upon seeing them, and they deeply admire those who devote faithfully. Their intelligence is unsurpassed, and they are indomitable in terms of their powers. They are teachers of all sentient beings, fathers of all bodhisattvas, kings of all noble beings, guides for those who travel to the city of Nirvana. Some inconceivable courage. They have absolutely pure speeches, pleasant melodious enchanting faces, and incomparable bodies. Fire realms, absolutely unsullied by the form realms, and untouched by the formless realms, completely free from the aggregates, free of the constituents, and with the sense fields restrained. Having completely cut the knots, they are totally free from the agonies, utterly free from craving. They have crossed over the rivers, and their wisdom is absolutely perfect. Wisdom of the Bhagavan Buddhas of past, future, and present. They do not abide in nirvana, abide at the limits of perfect reality, and sit on the stage from where they look upon all sentient beings. These are the great qualities of the Tathagata's perfect wisdom. In the beginning, virtuous in the middle, and virtuous in the end. Perfect in meaning, perfect in words, corrupted, totally thorough, totally pure, and totally impeccable. It is the Vinaya Dharma well taught by the Bhagavan Buddha. Free from maladies, free from interruptions, willing, meaningful to behold, and to be seen by the wise individually on their own. Perfectly taught Vinaya Dharma, which paves the way for complete awakening for the renunciates. It is free from inconsistency and endowed with consistency. It is endowed with a foundation and a perpetual path that has ceased. Noble sanghas are those who are proceed propriety, proceed with appropriacy, proceed with conformity, and proceed with honesty. They are worthy of offering prostrations, worthy of putting the palms together. They are great beings with complete mastery of the qualities who purify the gifts of the foreign completely. They are worthy of generosity for all. Qualities of Buddha are inconceivable. Sangha is inconceivable. One has faith in the inconceivable. Its ripening is also inconceivable. May I be reborn in this plan of complete purity. From emptiness rises a wheel of protection. In the center of that is a throne that is held up by powerful men and lions. On a mat, a seat made of lotus, moon, and sun is a mum syllable in golden color, which completely transforms into the future Sakyadarja, who radiates when rays like refined gold. He is ornamented with the 32 major marks and the 80 minor marks. Hands, gesture, left is in the gesture of equipoise. Sits with two legs in the Vajra posture, wearing the 3 Dharma robes in saffron color, like clouds at sunrise. He is magnificent as 100,000 suns, and the pores of his body are the 1,002 Buddhas of the fortunate eon, who appear clearly, yet are without substance. To them all, my body, speech, and sincere mind. By the power of their aspirations to engage in perfect conduct, conquerors are vividly present in the direct vision of my mind. With bodies as numerous as atoms in the world, bow completely to all conquerors. In one atom are Buddhas as numerous as all atoms. Each amidst a host of bodhisattvas, I visualize that the expanse of all phenomena is completely filled with conquerors in this way. An infinite ocean of praise for you, vocalized in an ocean of myriad melodies, I shall tell of the qualities of you, conquerors, and praise all of you Sugatas. Superior flowers and superior garlands, musical instruments, ointments and green parasols, grand oil lamps and superior incense, I offer them to you, conquerors. Splendid costumes and ambrosial scents, heaps of incense powder as high as Mount Miro, and the most excellent of marvelous arrays, offer them to you, conquerors. Offerings that are unsurpassed and vast are also directed to all you conquerors. Through the power of faith and perfect conduct, I pay to you, conquerors, and make offerings. Over non-virtues I have committed to my body, speech, and mind, influenced by anger, attachment, and ignorance, I confess each and every one. Your voice in the merit of the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, The solitary realizers appears in the training and moves beyond all migratory beings. You who are the lamps of the worlds in the 10 directions, who have attained the desireless state of Buddhahood through the stages of awakening, I beseech you all, you lords, to beings of my palms together, I pray. Those of you who intend to enter Pari Nirvana, say for the happiness and well-being of all migratory beings, for eons as numerous as atoms of the earth. The small amount of virtue that I have accumulated by paying homage, offering, confessing, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, I dedicate for all of it for the sake of awakening. Tradition is mirrored Dharma. His hand is in the golden color, surrounded by a Muni mantra placed clockwise. From that, rays of light radiate, making offerings to all conquerors and their children. Turn and illuminate on all sentient beings in the sixth realms, thereby freeing them from their sufferings and purifying their karmic obscurations. Then the light rays dissolve into the mantra in the heart of the front generation. Once again, the blaze of light radiate, allowing the blessing to penetrate my mind and purify the two obscurations, and establish me in a state of unsurpassed awakening.
Accepted them when it's already
What's that?
accepted them when it's lit.
Oh, missed it.
Sorry.
I hope the volume turns out right. They couldn't hear the volume when the video was playing.
Oh.
Yeah, but no one seemed to complain once the prayers started. So I don't know why we're on here twice. This is both of these are us.
Oh, yeah.